Sadie's only a dog, and even she cares. She cares. She doesn't want another world war. And I don't think most of the Americans want another world war. And she cares about what's being done to our veterans, the neglect, that we have turned our backs on them. Meanwhile, they end up with lack of decent medical treatment and care or anything. But Sadie, well, Sadie knows how important our veterans are. She knows that they are out there fighting and dying for us. She values them. Congress? No, they don't care. Sadie's proud that she is an American, and she cares about them. She cares what happens to our veterans. Do Americans care? 1 in 4 of them, of our veterans, are living on the streets because we don't care. We forget what they've been doing for us. The war in Afghanistan, it's like it doesn't exist. We don't think about them. All we seem to think about is our own precious little lives. Can we as Americans start thinking beyond that? Can we care what happens to them? Congress doesn't want to pass a clean bill. They want the bill to be vetoed. So again, our veterans end up with nothing. Is this going to be a repeat of what we did to them, how we victimized our veterans when they came home after the Vietnam War? Do Americans want World War III? We're going to run out of water, but then we may not have to worry about that, because there may be no one to drink any water. So that'll end that problem. World War III can happen if we allow it. Our veterans will continue to be neglected and forgotten. Is this how it's going to be? Sadie doesn't want it. Sadie cares, and she's a dog. Can we care? Do we care what happens to them? Do we care that we're neglecting them? Can we do the right thing for our veterans? Isn't it time for Americans to stand up and say, hey, we're not going to let this happen. We live our lives, we entertain ourselves, we have our parties, and we just don't think about them, do we? Well, let's start thinking about them. Let's care. Get the bill passed. We don't want any veterans living on the streets like we did after Vietnam. We didn't care then. Are we still a nation that doesn't care? Do we really want World War III? Sadie doesn't. Sadie doesn't want World War III. She wants us to live. She wants everyone to live. And she wants no one neglected. None of our veterans will be neglected and be given shabby medical care. Medical care. She wants the best for them. We don't know what it is to be on the battlefield. We live in our houses and sit down, watch TV, play with our iPods and everything else. We have no idea what's happening to them. Can we care a little bit? Can Congress wake up? Or is Congress just going to sleep? Sadie's awake, and she knows it. She knows we have to do the right thing. Can we as Americans do the right thing? What kind of a world will we leave our children, our grandchildren, or will we even leave them a world? It's up to you. It's up to you to start caring and doing something.